Hi everybody. I am putting on my makeup today. I have a lot of basically natural, non-toxic makeup. Everything is not like 100% natural, and I will definitely point those things out. All right. So I've already prepped my eyes, and I already actually have sunscreen on my face right now, and I'll show you guys what I use for that. So now I don't have everything in my carousel here, but so my sunscreen. Okay, so this is what I used to prep or to, for sunscreen, for my facial sunscreen. I love this because it is actually safe for like the reef, so it's good. It's not gonna like harm the water or the environment, but it's 50 SPF, which I absolutely love. And it's waterproof too. So I do use this every day, even though I'm not like out in the sun. I'm sure, as you guys know, when you're inside, the actual like rays from the windows will come in, so you can still technically get sun damage. So I always put this on my face. So my face is like super shiny right now. No foundation on right now, and actually I'm going to be doing my eye makeup here. I'm going to show you what palette I'm going to be using. This is definitely a non-toxic and cruelty-free makeup, which I do love. Here it is. I'm going to highlight it. Good morning, Dana. So this is I'm actually loving this palette. I just got it just recently, and I really like what it does for my skin. But I mean, not my skin, but my eyelids. I feel like it doesn't crease or doesn't like settle in the creases a lot. But this is it right here. So this is I believe it's called Pink Nudes, and this is by Pacifica. So I really, really, really like the colors, and I'm very much like, I like all of the nude colors. I like to have like a kind of like a natural earth tones. So this is what they look like right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. Look how pretty they are. The ones I'm going to be using, so I've prepped my eye already. I'm going to show you what I prepped my eye with. Okay. So what I did was for those of you that have watched my skincare routine, so this morning what I did was I washed my face with a natural oil. I always do that. And then what I did was, after I got out of the shower, then I took that not sugar scrub, it's like a walnut scrub, I believe. So I used that, and I basically massaged that into my face. It's kind of like a natural microdermabrasion / facial scrub. So it's a very like fine texture. And then on top of that, then what I did was I rinsed that off. I splashed my face with some cool water, which then actually closes the pores. So for those of you that are trying to like minimize pores, splash some cold water on your face, and that will actually help close some of the pores a little bit and make them less noticeable. So then I actually put on my oh my gosh, am I saying this right? I think I have it in I don't know if I have it in here or not. Hyaluronic acid. I feel like I'm always pronouncing that wrong. So anyway, I put that on my face, let that dry, and then I put my face cream on. So you guys know I use like a natural face cream, but all right. And then after everything dried, then I use this sunscreen right here, and I let that dry on my face, and then what I do is I prep my eyes. So I always do my eyes first, just because it's like, I feel like when I put the eyeshadow on, they get underneath my eyes, and so I'm getting like the excess stuff from the powder kind of like all over like the surrounding areas. So for me, because it becomes a little bit messy, I like to do my eyes first. I love Physicians Formula. The bronzer smells so good. Yes. So let me tell you, Dana, I've had the butter bronzer for so long, and I'm not getting another bronzer until it's all the way out. I mean, you can tell, look at this. This is so embarrassing, but look, I love this stuff so much. Like, I'll use it until it's like completely gone. So the primer. Okay. So I really haven't found like an all natural primer that I absolutely love. So I'm using this right here, which let me see if they have it in the cart or in the carousel. Yes. Yes. Yeah, so this is by Milani right here. Can you guys see that? It's the eyeshadow primer. And I believe this is actually, it's a nude. So this is what I use. It's been what's been working for a long time. So I've prepped my eyelid already with this. And I set it with a little bit of powder, and I'll show you what I use. So love Milani too. They have amazing setting spray. Do they, Dana? I've never tried their setting spray before, but I'll show you. I have a couple setting sprays that I use. So what I do to also, because I use a lot of moisturizer on my face, and so my face, like my eyelids they tend to be a little oily from the moisturizer, but I'd rather overdo it than underdo it, if that makes sense, just because my skin tends to be a little dry. So after I've set my lids with this right here, I just go along like some of the areas and I kind of like pat down with this right here. This is the Holy Grail. I love this stuff right here. And this is natural. It's literally one ingredient. And it's, let me tell you what it is. It is, I believe it's 100% pure mineral. All it is silica. That's it. It's completely natural. Yes, I prefer it over Urban Decay sprays, and that's saying something. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that is definitely, I think, and it's kind of crazy because I feel like there are, it's like those other, like those brands that are not necessarily as like prevalent or whatever. I feel like we kind of maybe sometimes don't give them a chance, and they're harder to kind of like, because they're not advertised so like heavily, we really have to like research and just try out all this stuff. Hidden gems. Yes, thank you. Thank you. That's an easy way to say it. Hidden gems. So yeah, so I set it with the NYX, and I think I have that in here. I'm going to highlight it for you guys. Let's see if I can find it. Yes, here it is. Okay. So, and it's so cheap too. It's so cheap. And so let me give you a little story on this. So I have yet to be able to find a natural foundation that I absolutely love where I can get on Amazon. So I get it, I have it from somewhere else. But I'm not going to talk about that necessarily. I'm just going to highlight pretty much all the other stuff. But if you guys have like a good foundation that you found on Amazon that's all natural and non-toxic, let me know. I'd love to try it out. But so let's see what else here. So yeah. Okay, so that's what I do. And then what my whole reasoning for mentioning that foundation was because the same company that I use for the foundation, they have a powder, and it's literally silica, only it's 10 times more expensive than this. And this is the same exact thing. So yeah, I'm sticking with this versus paying how much was it? $38 or even more, which is insane for the same thing. So yeah, this is awesome. It's actually a translucent setting facial powder, so it doesn't set into like I don't feel like it actually settles into my fine lines or anything like that. But I lightly tap this with a little brush on like the areas just to like set. And then let me show you what I used, because I did prep, like I said, I did prep my eyes before I started putting like the main eyeshadow on. So what I used so far is I used, backwards here, this color right here, all over the top portion of just like the, like the very front portion or whatever you want to call it of the lid, the lower portion of the lid. There you go, right there. And I think you guys can already tell I am not a makeup artist by any means, shape, or form, so I just want to put that out there. All I'm doing is sharing with you guys my personal makeup routine of what I like that works for me. That's most of the stuff is completely natural and non-toxic. So not 100% everything, but mostly everything. And I'll let you guys know which one isn't and which one is. My absolutely favorite highlighter is Milani. Let's see. Is Milani. I am a huge fan of Tarte highlighter, but Milani I always go back to. So Milani. I'm trying to think if I used their highlighter before. I'm not too sure. I might have a while ago, but I mean, I will definitely have to try it out because clearly this is not bad at all. This is amazing. This is, like I said, I've used numerous different kinds before and way more expensive kinds, and this really, really works well. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start just kind of like doing my eyes here. And the colors are so pretty. I love natural colors. If I'm talking too much, just tell me how. Oh, no. That's totally fine. That's absolutely fine. I tend to get like overly distracted sometimes. So, all right. And like I said, guys, I am not a makeup artist. Clearly, I'm not. So if you're like any of my techniques or whatever, I'm just going to apologize ahead of time because I just do what like really works for me. So I'm going to be taking, I like to do kind of like my outer corner, and I'm going to be taking this color right here, this one, this dark color, and that's going to be kind of like, I'm going to be angling it, and this should be interesting here because this is the first time I'm doing like makeup live, which is going to be weird for me. So I have like a mirror right in front, like kind of like right in front of the camera here. So I'm going to try and, let's see if I can turn this. Oh yeah, that's not going to work. Okay. So you can probably see. So what I'm going to do is I've learned that it's good if you go like this. So this way you angle it up like this. So this way you're not getting it too much up this way. And I literally just learned that. So clearly I'm not like this amazing makeup artist person or makeup artist at all. So I'm just angling right here. And so see, very simple. And then I'm just going to take this color. So I'm going to do that on both sides. And actually, I'm a weirdo, so maybe some people like to get their whole eye done on one side before moving on to the next. I don't. Whatever I do to one eye, I'll kind of mirror the other and go to the next. Hi, Gina. Just doing some makeup here, which is totally out of my comfort zone. I'm doing this in a mirror, which is weird, but I'm trying to get used to it. And I used to be like super, super heavy with my hand, and I just learned to be a little bit more lighter. My dogs are acting crazy. I can hear them. They're like lunatics out there. All right, so I am horrendous at makeup. Yeah, so Gina, I am not a makeup artist at all. Like I said, I'm not even like a professional. Like I'm seriously, don't take these techniques and try to like incorporate them into your life. I mean, maybe they'll work for you, maybe they won't. I don't know, but they work for me. So, all right. So I'm gonna be using. So basically, what I did was in the corner, I used this one right here, and now I'm gonna be smoothing it out with this one. So I'm gonna be kind of like blending it in with this brush right here, and I don't even know what point or number the brush is. I don't really care, to be honest with you. It's just a fluffy brush. I don't care. Like, whatever name it is, I don't know. It's 0.120. I don't know. Who cares? So you would think I would be good at it since I'm good at art. Yes. Yes, and Gina, I actually am good at art too. Like, I paint and stuff like that, but like when it comes to makeup, like I'm okay. I mean, I feel like I'm okay, but like I don't know. Like, I don't know the specifics. I don't know the rules. If there's rules, I don't know what they are. Whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see how it's not blended, right? So I'm just going to blend it lightly. I feel like I make weird faces too when I do this. So look at that. That's not bad. That's really good, right? All right. And then I'm going to do the other side too. I owe you even more, right? Wait, it takes a lot of practice, Gina, and it's a perishable skill. I love you even more right now. Who, me? I am the same way with brushes. I use what works. Oddly, I prefer to use my fingers for eyeshadow. Looks great. So yeah, I use my fingers for a certain area, like under my eye for my foundation. And it's funny because, I know like maybe some makeup artists say, oh no, you shouldn't do that. You know, like I'm doing what works for me. I'm not a makeup artist. So, so Gina, I use Crunchy Cosmetics. They're amazing, and I haven't been able to find a replacement, unfortunately, here, but all of the other stuff I have from Amazon. So if you guys have like an all-natural, non-toxic makeup, that's like amazing, that stays really long, because I don't like to touch up my makeup. I just, when it's on, and I don't want to be touching it up in the middle of the day. I am very, even though maybe it doesn't seem like it right now or sometimes, I'm not like high maintenance as in, I don't contour my face. I don't actually, you know what? I've tried highlighting, Dana. I've tried it, but I'm not really good at it. So I just like do this. I just like put my eyeshadow on and then. Do you guys make weird faces when you do your makeup? My husband makes fun of me. He'll like, when he sees me, I'll be doing something weird with my face and he'll be like, and just, it's, I don't know. It's weird. I'm weird, right? So it's hard to see. I feel like I have a little shadow here. So what I do is I kind of like look and see what is, okay. I'm going to add a little bit in this corner here because I feel like it's just a little bit not as prevalent as this one. Alicia, hi. I'm doing something. I'm so happy you're joining. I'm doing my... Mr. Moderator's in control of that, not me. I have nothing to do with that horn. Hold on. Let me see here. I need to see. Let me catch up with these comments here. Where is my mouse thing? It's not even working. Okay. So let's see here. So if I did makeup on live, I would look ridiculous. I mean, I feel like I look ridiculous. So I used to have so many foundations, and MAC Water Base is literally the only one I have found that works for my skin. If I didn't put anything on my face, I put highlighter. I could do a no makeup look. Yes, you should do that. You should definitely do that. I have been using IL, how do you pronounce that? Maquillage? I don't even know. How do you pronounce that? Gina, my sister uses, I don't even know, I'm sorry guys, I don't know how to pronounce it. I have found it to be the best foundation I've ever used. Well, that's interesting. Is it natural? Because I'm really honestly, I'm trying to get away from anything. I used unnatural stuff for years, and I really just want to focus on like the natural stuff now. And I'm going to show you guys what I do. I blend stuff even more, but I'll show you that after. Okay, so now I'm going to take, I have a little bit left over actually. So I have like this weird flat brush. I don't know what the number is. Sorry guys. I don't even know what brand this is anymore. I'm so bad. I'm the worst. I am the worst. The worst person for putting on makeup. but it works for me, and I just wanted to share with you guys my natural routine. So I'm using this right here. Can you guys see that? Hold on, here we go. There we go. I'm using this one right here, but I'm just putting a little bit on. This is like a flat little short brush. See that? Whoa, can you guys see that? Hold on. There we go. Look at me, all special. Okay, Christina, I have no idea, to be honest, if it's natural. Probably not. She says the same thing. Does Mr. Moderator prefer makeup or no makeup or both? He says well, like, there was a time where, when was I not? I was like, I rarely don't wear makeup because I'm always going somewhere or I'm always going live. So I think he's just used to it. But like, I've done kind of like a natural look before where I haven't done anything like with my eyes, and he's just like, you know, he's like, oh, your skin looks nice without makeup. Right now it's like super shiny, but so yeah, so I don't know. I think he just prefers the look that I have every day, which is probably going to be like, he's used to the makeup look. So, but I mean, he likes it both. So I don't know. We'd have to ask Mr. Moderator. I'm not really sure what he prefers. He prefers simplicity. I think a lot of guys prefer simplicity. Most guys don't like those crazy, super long fake lashes and stuff like that. No offense to anybody that loves them. What brand is the shadow palette? So I just got this from Amazon, Alicia, and I love it because I'm switching everything to completely, or as mostly natural as I can, right? This is Pacifica, and this is the Pink Nudes foundation, not foundation, the Pink Nudes. So I'm gonna actually highlight that, Alicia. It's in my, do I have it in here? No, I don't have it in here, but we're going to have Mr. Moderator put it in the chat for us. Okay. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that dark one that I was showing you guys. So your husband likes you natural, but when I put makeup on, he likes it too, like going out. Yeah, I think that's pretty much like what it is. So that's pretty much like my husband too. Hey Ricky, hey Trey, hello, let's see here, simplicity and natural is best. Well, here you go. I've literally just put on Mr. Moderator. What is he doing? He loves that horn. So I'm actually putting on my makeup. So this is me without, except with I've got this on here, the eyeshadow. And then I'm just putting on, and then I'll get ready to put like my foundation on and stuff like that. So I like plain. Okay, so Mr. Moderator says he likes plain face Christina. Plain face Christina. My husband is the same. I could go all crazy with makeup and he wouldn't say anything. I go natural and he loves it. I hate it. The things we do. Trey, thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. Plain face Christina. Listen to him. Don't encourage him, guys. So on the bottom right here, I'm just going to do something. I don't actually go all the way. And like I said, I know my shadow probably doesn't look extremely blended right now, but I'm just going to put a little bit right here. Just around the corner of the shadow, of the dark shadow. That's it. Hold on. So, just there. And then I also do want to take a little bit, I'm going to take a little bit of this, which one do I want to use? I don't know. Let's try... Let's try, what's the sound effect called? It's something Puerto Rican? No, it's air horn. It's air horn, Ricky. Yes, indeed. Thanks, Mr. Moderator. The air horn scares me. I know, it's very distracting, and I can't speak at the same time when it happens. So, okay, I think I'm going to try, I didn't try this one. I'm going to put in the middle of my, kind of like my lid, kind of like a little highlight area right there. Look at me getting all fancy. I'm gonna use this one right here. It's like a nude pinky type color. Honestly, I'm not I don't really look great in pink, but this is a very natural looking pink. So this is what I'm going to use. And I'm literally just going to put it right here. And then I'll blend it a little bit, but do you see how it kind of like blends really nicely there? So I'm going to do that on the other side. And then I'm going to probably blend just a little bit because I feel like it needs just a little bit more blending. I will use this fluffy brush right here. So technical. I hope this helps you. This fluffy brush. Let me show you what it looks like. It's got a lot of powder on it, but just one of these thingies. Who knows what it's called? I don't know. And I'm just going to blend a little bit. Lightly. Do you guys like this makeup tutorial? I feel like it's so amateur. I'm such an amateur. I mean, I do a good job for me, right? For me. So, use the fluffy brush. Are the dogs okay with the sound? Yeah, they're okay because, so Alicia, Mr. Moderator, has been doing that now. Like that's his like latest addition to make himself known in the chats is, the air horn. So yeah, that was, the dogs are fine with it. They're not weird about that stuff. So Mr. Moderator, don't do that to her when she works out. They're a very cute pink color. I love it. Gina says, so what? So what on the amateur thing? Yeah, I'm totally amateur. I love it too. It's awesome. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to show you guys what I do. This is kind of like my little secret that I do. So I'm going to take some of my, after I've applied like all the shadow and stuff, I have a little bit of shadow I can see. I'm kind of darkening the under portion right here. And, wait, so let me read this here. Do most women just naturally know how to apply makeup? Because it seems like all the ones I know are really good, especially my wife. I don't know. I think just like over the years, a lot of us have just like perfected the techniques. And so I don't know. I mean, like, and I'm not perfect at it, but whatever. I don't really care. I mean, like, it works. I just do what works for me. So, and Alicia says, well, since I was MIA for a while, it was a surprise to me. Did it scare you? Alicia? The lashes are the lashes real, Gina? No. So when I prepped, I have, I'll show you what I use. And okay, so I'm just going to tell you guys I'm so lazy. And let me tell you why I'm so lazy. So I have, okay, my natural lashes they grow like this. And so it's too high maintenance for me to put mascara on and use a lash curler. Otherwise, you won't even be able to see them at all because they literally just grow like this. Well, you can see them, but I look like Snuffleupagus. You guys remember Snuffleupagus? He had these huge lashes, these long lashes, but they grow down like this. That's exactly what I look like. So what I do, I'm going to show you guys what I do. Oh, and I'll tell you guys, I should have put them in my chat thing. I should have put them in my chat. Or not in my chat, but my carousel. So they are by Ardell, and they're the what are they? Do I have, hold on. I think, let's see here. Let me read everything here. So, hold on, let me see. Let me catch up with all these comments first. All right. All right, let's see here. Yes, Jeff is here. Hi, Jeff. And Jeff, I don't know if you're new, but if you are and you haven't hit follow, I would really appreciate it if you hit the follow button. It definitely helps out and everything. All right, let me catch up, guys. I'm so distracted right here. I am catching up with all of the things. So, Jeff says, yes, I do, but it doesn't fit my lifestyle. It's years of practice. Trey says, no, I'm sorry. Alicia says, Trey, no, they are not. I speak for myself. Hi, this Jen is 56 is my mother, and it's Friday. Yes. Dana says, we watch out moms do it. It's part of the culture for women who grow up with it. Let's see. Gina is dying. You're dying. Yes, because of, yeah. So, all right, let me catch up and then I'm going to continue with the lashes. Just give me a second here. I'm laughing out loud. I'm dying too. Ricky says, oh, they call it hip hop air horns. Just watched a video of the guy that made it famous. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. If I had to apply makeup to someone, I promised they would look scared, like a scary clown. Gina Snuffleupagus, how cute! Jan says, I'm listening on very low because I'm in a classroom. Well, I appreciate the support. All right. I was expecting workouts. I have a great Friday. We'll catch you then. And I'm now following. Thank you. All right. So yeah, I'm doing a couple different things. It's like kind of like in the all natural realm, so that's why I'm including all this stuff. Yeah, so my natural lashes, they grow, like you can see them, but they grow down like this. So it's like Snuffleupagus. So I got really tired, and this is laziness in my part. And this is just how low maintenance I am when it comes to that, or just like, no, not even low maintenance, lazy. I'm lazy. So basically, I hated having to curl my lashes just to make them be seen at all, like instead of growing down and being seen that way, which looks crazy to me. So I got tired of curling them because they honestly, it's the weirdest thing ever. I have curly hair, but my lashes are not curly. So very, very odd. And so I was just like, Snuffleupagus should be the mascot. Yes! And so it was like I had to use waterproof mascara, and then I hated taking off waterproof mascara because it takes forever to take off, and it was just ridiculous. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to put some glue on some lashes and just whoosh, and stick them there, and then magic happens. And then it's all I got to do in the evening is just take them off, and then I don't have to worry about the stupid freaking waterproof crap, which is crap, by the way. So you need Glaminetics. What is that, Gina? What is that? Do you know I did that? Curled my lashes, loved the way they looked, but it was too hard on them. It was ridiculous, and I don't have time for that. I don't have time to spend the time it took for me to curl my lashes, and then apply the mascara, and then have to worry. I had to even curl them afterwards, which is crazy. It was like ridiculous. I was like, this is just taking too long. It's just stupid, right? So I don't do that anymore. It's like I'm all about quick. It has to be quick stuff. I just want to be quick. So, this is the one I have. Oh, I'm gonna have to try that. Do you feel like it pinches you? Like I'm not like very great with that stuff. No glue. I'll have to try that. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I have some makeup underneath my eyes, right? So I'm just gonna take my face cream that I make, and I'm putting it under here. Now, what happens is, since I'm rubbing off, essentially I'm rubbing off this too, right? So I'll just take a tiny bit of this, and so it sticks to the magnetic eyeliner. What the heck? That is crazy. Sounds like magic. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this on this finger right here, and I literally just tap the, what do you call it? The sunscreen on, right? And so what I use for primer, you guys it's like genius. It's genius. I've told this to Dana before, actually. So I use this right here. It is aloe vera gel. This is the brand that I use, and you can get it from Amazon. I use this as my face primer, as my makeup primer. And I just put a little bit here, I rub it in here, and then tap it on. I literally just tap it everywhere. And then I dry just by going like this. My face is super shiny. It gives you a little bit of a temporary redness from all the tapping. And then the foundation goes on, which is super easy. I use one of these flat brushes right here for my foundation. So Christina already has a magnetic personality, Gina. Is that a good thing, Ricky? So what I'll do is I don't use any concealer under my eyes. I just literally take my foundation and I just take a little bit here and I don't rub it in with my finger, right? On each side. And then let that sit for a minute as I am putting the foundation on the rest of my face. So I'll do my forehead first. I don't do any weird dots or special magic designs like you see fancy makeup artists doing. I just like swipe it on and then I tap it in. So a lot of times my hair gets in the way and I don't have a beautiful magic hairband that you see a lot of people using either. So sometimes I have to move my hair. See, look at that. My hair gets stuck to, I don't care, whatever. It is what it is, right? I just tap it on. Make sure it's smoothed in, nothing fancy. There you go. All right, and then I do each section. So that brush looks like a Sigma brush. So I don't have it. It's actually by that Crunchy Cosmetic company. And so then I have it on here, and then I'll just tap it in here, and then blend, right? I just tap it everywhere, right? And kind of like any excess. I have a lot of redness, not a ton, but you can probably see. I've got a little bit of redness in this area. I'm hoping that this is gonna turn out okay because I usually do this in front. I love to do my makeup in front of a window because it's like natural light and that helps a lot. So again, just gonna tap. And I'm gonna show you guys. I just get a little bit to blend, right? I don't go all the way down my neck. I can't even do that. That's ridiculous. And then what? You're gonna get makeup all over your shirt? No thanks. No thanks. So you're mesmerized by this? I'm like super fast too. I don't like to waste time. So, all right. So with my nose, I'm a little careful because I feel like it can, oh, I'm dropping things here. I feel like you can put too much, so I just put a little bit and just kind of like tap. I'm glad it's mesmerizing. I got to get some nachos and salsa. So see that? You can see it already like improves the color, not that it kind of balances out all the redness, whatever. And then what I'll do too is I use my finger because I feel like in the areas like your nose and kind of like the bonier areas, you have to be like I tap it in because I feel like I don't know. I feel like the brush doesn't look very good, or doesn't like smooth it in as good. Oh, Ricky, you just made me hungry. It's past lunchtime. If I wait too much longer, it messes my supper up. I don't like the brush at all. Yeah, I like this brush in particular is awesome. So I'll use it for like the rest of my face. But yeah, I have to be careful with brushes. I feel like, I don't know. So what I do for my under eye area is I put a little bit of foundation on and just like a tiny bit, and then I do under the eye again. And I use my finger. And you'll see a little bit, I'm going to blend I'm going to do a little bit of a different blending thing that I do with my, for my eyeshadow, because as you can see, it's not like super blended right now. but I promise you it's going to all look really, really good when I'm done. So I'm actually going to do this twice under each eye because I like to have this almost a little highlighted, if you will. I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for? It's like I do these techniques, but I'm not like, I don't use special highlighters or anything. I'm just trying to get it done quick. That's the thing. I don't like to spend a lot of time. So then I'm allowing that to dry a little bit. The brushes irritate you. What brand is the aloe that you use as the primer? It's this right here. Pure Adore, I guess. So that's it. Jan says, I'm missing so much because I need to look so like I'm present. I'm so sorry. That's okay. That's okay. So Gina, the brush irritates you, like as in like it irritates your skin. Like, does it make you break out or something? Maybe you're allergic to like that synthetic, the synthetic brush. I don't know. So I have to avoid adding too much under my eyes because I already have fine lines. You should try this technique that I use. Because it helps like dramatically, and what I use doesn't settle into any lines or anything. So your skin is so smooth. It's probably because I use overkill for years and years and years of foundation. I mean, not foundation. Oh my gosh. For years and years and years, I've used my face cream that I make, and I slather it on like it's ridiculous. I'm going to tell you something funny. So, Gina, you want to know what my husband calls me? He called me a grease ball. I was like, you are slightly offending me right now. So that's what he called me. Because it was so appropriate, right? I feel like I have something in my eye right now, though, guys. Give me just a second. I need some of the face cream. Yes. So I need you ladies to test out the final product. So I will definitely send both of you a face cream when everything's said and done. So this way I can have you guys, be the first testers. Oh my God, lemongrass scent sold. That, yes. So yeah. And this actually, the one I have is the other variation. I couldn't find the other one, but I have the lavender one. So greaseball isn't nice to call Italian people. I know. And I told him that. I was like, you can't call me that. Like, that's just not going to work in this relationship. But hey, if it keeps you looking super young and glowy, then so be it. Yeah, but you're laughing, Gina. Because she can laugh. We can laugh because we can laugh at that. We can laugh because we are Italian, so we can laugh at that. I'm laughing because my mom used to call my dad a grease ball when she was mad at him. But like my term was like literal. It was literal because like I really looked greasy. And I still look greasy. So Oh, I thought greaser like from the 50s. No, greaseball is like it's like an Italian bad term. Yeah. I mean, look at me though. I feel like it's appropriate for the name right now. I'm very shiny. Greasy. Very greasy. Yep, you learn something new every day. Not sure if that's something great to learn, but you're welcome. All right. I like what the cable guy said. That I don't care who you are. You look less greasy now. Do I look more luminous now? Like shine, like what do I look like now? Like glowy? I look so glowy. Okay. I'm pretty much done with the foundation, guys. So what I'm going to do now is And I don't use like a ton, right? I don't use a ton. I look glowy. I love glowy. I have questions, but can't keep my eyes on here. Definitely ask away. Ask the questions. All right, so let me show you what I'm going to do for, where is it? Powder. I'm running low. I have 2 of them right here, but I always keep this on stock. So this is the powder that I use. I'm going to use this first. This is nothing but 100% mineral. It's silica. And there are companies that are charging ridiculous amounts of money for this exact product. It's all just silica, okay? So just get the cheaper stuff because it's don't fall for those expensive things. So this right here, this is the fluffy brush. This is the official fluffy brush for the powder. That's what it's called. Yep. I'm going to call it number 1. Number 1. This is my number 1 brush. How do you like that? So all I'm going to do is just lightly tap and get away some of the, I do it really fast. I'm weird, right? I don't know why I do this so fast. And this, just lightly tap. See how it's taking away some of the, wait, opposite. There you go. I'm clearly not good with opposite and camera stuff. This is the unofficial makeup tutorial by Christina Nietzsche. Big fluffy brush number 1. Yes, that is this. It creates such a nice look. Yes, yes, yes. And then I'm going to show you, I'm going to set it with something else too. So I'm going to put a little bit right here. Let's see. A little bit. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do for my nose area, okay? The nose area. This is taking a lot longer than it would normally take me, but I feel like I have to explain everything to you guys. So see how amazing you are. You do the legwork for us, literally sometimes. I have never done my eyes first. I may have to try it. I have to because I feel like I don't have time to be careful enough. So yeah, that's just my life. So I'm going to take, let me show you this brush right here. This is, what should we name this, guys? This is going to be, it's like a flat makeup brush. The flat makeup brush number 17. How do you like that? It's very random, but it sounds more specific and special and real. It makes it real. So it's going to be flat foundation brush number 17. So looking up products and letting everyone know the best products. The cat paw. It's called the cat paw. Is it? It is? Oh, that's so much fancier. So what I do is just tap a little bit and I go like this. I'm not doing a lot. Just a very light, oh. And I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do in a second after this. We're coming to an end here at some point. So I'm just getting as much shine off as possible. Just being careful. And then what I do, because I'm only using a very small amount of powder here, I take some of the powder on because I notice that the corners of my eyes are still a little shiny. So I take some of the powder on these fingers right here and I lightly pat in. And then go like that at the very tip right here, because sometimes what happens is the liner, if you're using a lot of like, what do you call it? If you're using a lot of like facial moisturizer, sometimes like the transfer of the eyeshadow could come down, and like because your face is kind of still a little bit tacky and wet. So I just kind of do that. And then I'm going to use the bronzer. I'm going to use the bronzer. to put some color back into my face here. And this is, I've had this for so long. I just use it till it's almost done. It's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And you can get it from Amazon too. So it does smell good. And obviously I have like so little left, but I am using it. I just tap it out like this. I never blow on it because it's like then you're blowing bacteria on it, which is weird. I heard that it was like supposedly like you're blowing bacteria on it or something. So I don't do that anymore. Okay. So then I just take like the length. See how it's kind of like smush it a little bit because I want it to be kind of contoury, and then lightly blend below. And so I do like below, and then I'll actually do this I'll blend it in a little bit more too. So it's kind of like right now it's a little bit not blended, but and then I'll do some up here. And I'll blend, don't worry guys, I'm going to be blending all of this in. It looks kind of not blended in right now, but I do it very, very lightly just to add some color. And then I'll take a little bit of this right here. I'll flatten it a little bit, like this. I'll flatten it with my fingers, and I'm going to put a little bit up here to blend the eyeshadow a bit. And I think that gives it like a nice, you put it, you matching the color basically of what you're putting all over your face. And then I'll take a little bit of this and blend this in just a little bit. So it's like much better guys. Look at that. That's much better. So after that, I have this cute little, I just got this by the way, yes, a couple days ago. This is by Pacifica, and it's not, there we go, Pacifica, and it's tiny. It's got little like mica in it, so it makes it a little bit shimmery, and this is the blush. So it is the Pacifica Wild Rose. Can you guys see that okay? Wild Rose. Okay. And then I have a little brush, little angled brush that I use. This is, oh my gosh, I forgot to name this. What are we going to name this one? This will be bronzer brush number 256. And then this is blush brush number 4. No one's going to be able to remember any of this, by the way. And people watching this are probably going to totally be looking at me like I'm insane. And that's okay. That's definitely okay. All right. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this, tap. I always tap it out. And then lightly, the apples of your cheeks kind of blend on each side. And then I'm going to do even more blending. Savvy Godfrey, thank you so much for the follow and welcome. I knew that was coming, so I just wanted to give Mr. Moderator. By the way, everybody, that's Mr. Moderator. And so what I'm doing now is I'm just taking some of this excess color and really kind of like blending it even more. So it's a little bit more natural looking. And then we're gonna do the brows, guys. I'm gonna do my brows a little bit. So here's what I use. This is not one of those completely natural products. It's just something that has been working for me and it lasts a long time. And this is gonna seem weird, but I prefer this over like their, what is it called? Their brow, whatever, stick thing. So this is Revlon Color Stay. Revlon Color Stay. And it's actually their liquid liner, but I use it for my eyebrows. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little brush because I don't have a thing, and I'm gonna brush my brows up like this. I learned this little trick, right? You brush them up and then you brush at the top right there to kind of like, you know, even them out or whatever before you put the stuff on. I'm so fancy, right? I am so fancy. And so you shape them just a little bit. And now what I'm going to do is I have a brush. I have an angled brush that I'm going to be using. And this is an old MAC brush that I've had forever. Probably need to get a new one. It's one of those little angled brushes. Can you see that? Yes, no. There we go. That's MAC. And it's so old that the number's not on there. How convenient for us all. So all I do is I take this, and can you guys see? So what I do is I literally just go, I rub it on there. And I'm gonna just apply it to my eyebrows. So I feel like I need to get really close for this so I can see. I always do up here first. And I don't do like, I don't know, like I just go with the shape of my brow. I don't do like anything fancy and try to reshape them. I'm just kind of just making them look a little bit fuller, I don't know, or just darker. Look at that. See? Just natural. Yeah, Dana, I'm just like, I'm so unofficial with all of this stuff. I am like, it's just like little things that work for me. So then I take this, right, and I just kind of like brush it in a little bit just to make sure that everything looks good, and I don't really have to do too much to it. I never thought of using, that looks awesome. Thank you. It's just really simple. It's just like little simple techniques that have worked for me over the years, and I'm just like, I don't think I need like fancy equipment or tools, and so it's just super easy this way, and that's what I'm gonna stick with. So I'm doing the same thing to the other side. And then coming down here and smoothing it out. See? So not really adding too much to it. And then just taking this and brushing it in even more. So looks good, guys. Looks good. Looks even. I think we look good here. All right, and then it's time for, I'll show you what it's time for. I use a spray. I was gonna use this natural spray. I like this. I do like this, guys. It smells really good. Can you see that? Yeah, it's the Pacifica Cherry Matte. And it's got hyaluronic acid in it. I do love this, right? But I think I'm going to use a different spray because it's quicker drying. Let me see if I have it in here. Hopefully I have it in here. Yes. Okay. So this is my unnatural spray, but it's amazing, guys. This is amazing. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. So this is by Skindinavia, and this is like the best makeup setting spray that I've ever used in my entire life. And I use like an oil control one because I already use a lot of moisture on my face. So Michael, he's at a Ferrari event. He works for a Ferrari contract company as well, and he is in Austin doing that right now. So he'll be back in the middle of this. He'll be back next week. So I shake this up, and then it literally tells you just to spray like an X, and then, it's like a crisscross like this, and then an X. That's what it tells you to do. So I'm just gonna do that. And actually, I feel like I need to, hold on, a little bit, just kind of get a little bit of that off so it's even. Okay, and then I just do this. Watch, guys. Shake this up. And then let it dry. And then I'm gonna add my, so we're making some changes, guys. This is some really good changes. I can't, it's a surprise because we're still doing it, and I haven't gotten the okay to share everything yet, but we're changing some things up with the lives. So right now it's just Christina Nietzsche, but there's going to be some additions going on with Amazon Live, and that's all I'm going to tell you right now. Yes, and so I always do this too. I have like a paper towel, and then like I'll have like a little bit, I'll put a little bit of water on it because I have some excess, what do you call it? I feel like when you use powder and stuff like that, you have it on your lips and it. So what I do is I just go like that. And then there you go. So now my lips aren't like powdery looking. Now my, this is just my natural color since I got the powder off. So he's in school. Oh, hold on a second. I am back, had technical difficulties. Oh, I was wondering what happened, Gina. So I just finished it off with this spray right here, this Skindinavia makeup setting spray, which makes your makeup last all day, and it keeps it matte, or not matte, but kind of like demi-matte, or whatever you want to call it. What else was I going to show you guys? I do have a lipstick, but I'm not going to put on lipstick because I have to do a couple other things around the house. Yes, one more thing, guys, one more thing. I'm going to put some, this is my favorite mascara, and as you guys know, I don't actually need to put it on my top, which is a plus. This stuff right here washes off very easily. This is the best mascara I've ever used for lower lashes. I use just for lower lashes. So this is it right here. This is the L'Oreal Double Extend. Kind of hard to see. And I get this from Amazon. Amazon won't ship Skindinavia to me. They won't? Why not? That's so weird. This one's good too, though. Will they send this one? This one just dries, this one is really good too. It's more natural, and it dries, when it's, I'm sorry, not dries. What am I saying here? It just takes a little bit longer to dry, but it's still good. So sometimes when it's liquid products, wait a minute, are you telling me that you can't get certain products in Hawaii because they're liquid? Man, that is just crazy. So I'm going to take this on the lower lid. I hate when you order something and it takes a long time to come in. Yeah, definitely. But I feel like with Amazon, it's pretty quick. Like, I got this stuff really, really quick. So I'm just going to put this on my lower lashes right here. So just like that, and then let that dry for just a minute. And then follow up with this right here. So see? It's a little bit tricky. I feel like I always have to be like super careful. I'm one of those people, I'll be the one to get mascara on my skin after I've done all this. So, oops. All right, and then what I do, just to, like, I'll take some of, like, this excess, you know, I have a little bit of powder left, and I will go under here carefully just to get out any excess tackiness that might still be there. And that's it. That is it. That is how I do my face. Very, very simple. So sometimes, let's see here. Sometimes I get my Amazon order in less than 24 hours. Yeah, I actually got, so when I ordered one day when I ordered the scrub, the facial scrub, and then the hyaluronic acid, I got them the same exact day. It was awesome. So Oh, you can get it. Okay, okay. So Christina, are you A-lister? Not yet. Not yet. So I am like trying to get there. I'm really trying hard. I'm like advertising everywhere. Not advertising, but just like putting it out there, like on my Instagram or whatever. I'm just like, please follow me. It helps. And it helps me reach out to more people too. Luckily I can get it. So that's actually really cool. So places and I wonder why though. Like I wonder why. I guess it's because of like their shipping or something. I don't know. So I get some things next day from Amazon now that our town has a warehouse. Yeah. Yeah, and I guess it just depends on like the warehouse thing. But I do want to show you the lipstick that I absolutely love that I just got, and I just got this with my order of like when I got Pacifica and stuff like that. So this lipstick is amazing. I don't like shiny, super shiny lipstick. And this one is a completely all natural, non-toxic. It's by a very good company. And you can get it on Amazon. This is by Vapor. So it is this color right here. It's cherry. Can you see that? I don't think you guys can see this. Cherry. See it? Yeah. Look how pretty this color is. I'm all about the nude colors, and I want something that's not going to be like, I want something very, very close to what I already have. So look how pretty, and it smells good too, like vanilla or something. But look how pretty that is. So that's the color that I like, and it has a magnet, so it's like, which is great. See? Can you see that? I don't think you can. No, it's not, the camera's not picking it up. Let me see if I can do it. Yeah, the color is like really, really, really nice, and it's a very natural color. I'm not going to put any on, but I wanted to show you guys what I use. So yeah, so this is the look. See how it's blended pretty good, right? Blended good. Very easy to do, obviously. And it doesn't take like a lot of time. I mean, obviously I took more time with you guys today, but so I use Kylie Cosmetic matte lipsticks. Yeah, I love matte. I absolutely love matte lipsticks. I don't like super shiny, and I definitely don't like lip gloss. I love that. I love stuff that magnetizes. Yes. Yeah, it's almost like, I don't know, it's kind of mesmerizing in a sense. You're like, I don't know. It's weird. I haven't tried Kylie yet. Dana, it's the best. I'm guessing it lasts like a really long time. So the reason why I prefer this one is just because it's all natural. Like I said, I try everything that you see, like the few, what was it? 1, 2, 3, the mascara, the lip liner, the eyelid primer, and then this were not natural. So these things were not natural, but everything else was. And that's because I haven't found an actual, I haven't found these products to be better, like in a natural form, or I haven't found a natural form that's better than the products. So once I get there, if you guys know of any, if you come across an all natural, non-toxic mascara, let me know, because I feel like none of them that I've tried actually last a long time, and they end up either like, it just doesn't stay, which is annoying. So yes, it stays on all day. Yeah, that's really, really awesome. I want something that I'm not going to have to keep applying. So I have to try. I'm more of a chapstick person. I think I look weird with lipstick on. So Dana, I actually use a lip liner. I feel like I don't look, my lips just don't look right if I'm not using a lip liner with lipstick. So maybe try that. I can't just wear lipstick by itself. I feel like it looks weird on me. But I do, most of the time, I'm not going to wear anything in just chapstick. And, so, yeah. So I do, I am going to definitely be if I go out or something like that, if we're going someplace fancy or whatever, then I'll, go ahead and put on some lipstick. But for the most part, I'm not going to put on lipstick. So, So Savvy says, Dana, try Burt's Bees chapstick that has a tint in it. Yes, Savvy, I do. There is I think I have one of them. I think it's the pomegranate chapstick, and it's got a hint of like a little bit of like natural pink color to it. I do really, really like that one for sure. But, and let me see if there's anything else I can show you guys. I think that's about all that I used on my face anyway. What questions do you guys have? Do you have any questions about the stuff that I use? I know some of you have asked me. Again, I'm just going to show this one more time so you know this is what I use as my face primer. It's just aloe vera. And this one's infused with lavender. So I know that this company has a couple different kinds. But the whole thing is the aloe vera, it's crazy because like it not only does it help your skin like just kind of like feel nice, like it calms down your skin and stuff like that, and not only is it good for your skin, but it acts as kind of like that, it sticks, like it helps your foundation stick and last longer, which is nice. I used to make my own hairspray, by the way. I know this sounds really crazy, and I used aloe vera in it. No longer do I do that anymore just because it took too long to dry, to be honest with you, and I don't know. It's just easier for me to get I felt like it was not performing as good as a regular hairspray. So, and it didn't dry as good, and it just kind of, I felt like it also weighed down my curls a lot. So I stopped using it or stopped making it. But, so I've tried the pomegranate one, but my favorite is the magnolia one. Oh, I don't think I've tried that one before. I'll have to look for that. I'm going to get the lemongrass. Yeah, the lemongrass, I like that lemongrass smell too. It definitely, I have, the laundry detergent I have is lemongrass, and I actually get that on Amazon. I think it's lemongrass. And that is by, is it Myers or Mayers? I always get that mixed up. But that's what I use. And it makes my laundry smell like amazing. And I feel like it lasts a long time too, versus me getting like a tub of like the more unnatural stuff. This stuff lasts like, it's a smaller bottle, but you have to use less of it, which is great. So, all right, guys, that is pretty much all I have today. If you have any questions about what I put in my carousel, let me know. I have a lot of stuff in there. I did change, Mr. Moderator put some different things in there and changed some things up. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I will be back on, let's see here, on Monday, and probably doing some sort of, we'll figure it out, guys. I'm either going to be doing meal prep or I'm going to be doing some sort of workout. So I haven't really figure that out yet, but I will definitely let you guys know. Yeah, you said see you soon, Christina, talk tomorrow. Yes, absolutely, definitely, we are definitely doing that tomorrow. So all right, Ricky, and if Dana is, sorry, not Dana, Gina, if Gina's still here, I don't know if my mom's still here, but thanks for watching, everybody, and if you have any questions about any of this stuff, just let me know next time I talk to you guys. So all right, I'll see you guys Monday. Have a good weekend.